No, it's like an hour and a half.
What? They get
Graduation's like an hour and a half.
200 hours.
It's about an hour and a half. I've been to 15 graduations, so it's about an hour and a half. I like graduation. I'll be there, yeah.
You watch my sister graduate?
Yeah. All right, number 12. So 3 charges, Q1, Q2, Q3. They're on the x-axis at 0, 0.03, and 0.05. Guys, shh. So calculate the magnitude and the direction of the force on Q3. So these are the problems where we did like the Q1, Q2, Q2, Q3, Q1, Q3, and added all the things up. On the on the final, I will only make you do it for one charge. Now you have to find multiple forces, but it's not like you're going to have to do it on Q1, Q2, and Q3. I'll just pick one of the charges, and you have to do it on that charge. So in this case, it's Q3. So here's Q1. Here's Q2. Here's Q3. And you're solving for Q3. So the distance between 1 and 2 is 0. And the distance between 2 and 3 is 0.02. And the distance between 1 and 3 is 0.05. Okay. Sarah. Yeah.
How can the distance between them be 0? I was just about to say that.
Oh, good point. I meant 0.03. 0.03. I was just looking at the first number. Okay, so then what we need to do is we need to figure out the force on Q3. So the way we do that is we add all the forces that act on Q3. So in this case, there's only 2 forces that act on Q3. Q1 and Q2. So Q3 would be the force from 1 and 3 plus the force between 2 and 3. So we just need to find those forces and add them together. So the way we find those forces is by using our equation. And if you look at the review guide, the last page has the equation sheet. And here's the force thing. Yes, on the test, I'll give you the exact. I'll give you an exact copy of this.
And the answers?
Not the answers.
Dang.
Will was hoping. All right. Sure, I'll give you the answers. Or will they be the answers? That's what I should do. I should give you, like, at the last page, it's got A, B, D, E, F, A, like all the, and then you have to decide if it's the actual answers or not. or maybe some of them are the answers and some of them aren't. Yeah. So this is the equation we're using. This is the force acting on charges. So F equals K Q1 over D, Q1 Q2 over D squared. K is a constant, so you don't have to memorize it. I'll give it to you. It's 9 times 10 to the 9th. So we would do 9 times 10 to the 9th times, I am going to run out of room. Let's try this again. 1, 3, so 9 times 10 to the 9th. Okay, Q1 is 3.2 times 10 to the negative 6. Q2 is 2.9 times 10 to the negative 6. And the distance between 1 and 3 is 0.05. Okay? So you just got to put all the numbers in. If you're putting it in like this, 9 times 10 power 9. If you're doing it like that, you have to put things in parentheses. So you have to do 9, so parentheses 9 times 10 power 9 in parentheses. And then do your next number. So you have put all those in. So 9 times 10 to the 9th times 3.2 times 10 to the negative 6 times 2.9 times 10 to the negative 6 divided by 0.05 squared gives me 33.4. And then we're going to do the same thing for 2 and 3. Okay, so 2 and 3 would be 9 times 10 to the 9th. 3, so 5 times 10 to the negative 6 times 2.9 times 10 to the negative 6 divided by 0.02 squared. So if you solve this one, $326. Okay, so there's our two forces. All right, so we're just going to add them together. So 33.4 plus 326.25.
Wait, there was like something.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, there's something else to do. Okay, one last step. The last step is figuring out the direction. So you have to know what direction they're going in. And here's how you figure it out. You look at what the charges are. So Q1 is positive, Q2 is positive, Q3 is positive. And you ask yourself, what direction will Q3 go because of these other two? So Q3 is positive, Q1 is positive. Q1 will repel because like charges repel. And which way will it go to get away from Q1? To the right. So this would be a positive 33.4. Because the problem told us. So Q2 and Q3 are both positive. Like charges repel. It goes away from Q2. So that would give you also a positive. So you would just add those two together. And you get 359.65. So the one that stays stationary